This deserted beach in Qatar might not look anything special, but out to sea, something of a revolution is underway. Offshore, miles of underwater cables are being laid, carrying a brand new fibre optic connection. Come September, all the Gulf states as well as Iraq and Iran will be hooked up, and the region will enjoy broadband speeds that most can only dream of. It's here on this remote beach where Qatar's fibre optic cable will come to shore. The connection will be super fast, up to 10 gigabits per second. That's hundreds of times faster than even the very best connection in the country today. Qatar is a country in transition. It's grown rich thanks to huge gas reserves, but is trying to diversify and become a knowledge-based economy instead, exporting research and innovation. The man behind this new fibre optic system says it will help bridge the technology gap between the Gulf and its competitors in Asia and the West.
The gap is there, and a project like ours is one of the projects that we need others more to help to just minimize or make it much smaller gap and to be one of the regions of the world superpower. We deserve to be in that position, and we have the qualifications, but we need to work.
Qatar is a tiny country, but its citizens are big on technology. Mobile penetration here is 150%, the highest in the world, and 7 out of 10 people have broadband at home. But in such a young economy, the real challenge is making sure end users don't just consume, but actually generate content worth exporting too. Web entrepreneurs Bassam and Khalifa are two of Qatar's digital poster boys who are helping turn the country from online consumer to producer.
People are going to start using the internet even more, which means that they're going to get the knowledge and the know-how of how to get around on the intertubes, which hopefully means that they're going to start wanting to create their own little pages on the internet. Once people start creating their own pages, then that means more people start to compete with each other. People start to realize, the business opportunities behind creating original content. The last piece of the puzzle is super fast internet, and that's what we're going to get.
It's like jumping from a horse straight into a fire and just boom.
But connectivity is not just about making money. Man United fan Muhammad Ali is using the latest web-based software to communicate using just his eyes. This new centre for assisted technology is helping the disabled access digital content on the net, one of many ways in which research and technology here are being used for more than just doing business.
I think I'm alive now, because if I don't have this technology, assistive technology, how can I connect with people? How can I contact them? It did a lot for me.
But the real benefit of a fibre optic system is that knowledge and know-how generated here can be shared instantly around the world.
And one of the exciting things that broadband access lets us do is actually to use that technology to collaborate, to share and to communicate with other research organisations around the world. It's not just about connecting with technology, it's not just about connecting with the internet. Ultimately, it's about connecting with people and knowledge.
Powerful broadband will help Qatar become a hub for business and communications, but the wheels are also now in motion to bring about much wider change in the country as well.
It's fair to say that not everybody's a Facebook fan, and Spotify have come under fire from their premium members for the forced Facebook tie-in. If you consider yourself more of a twit than a Facebooker, then here's a funky little music sharing tool that is so easy to use, it almost hurts. Reeler.tv is the web address, but you don't even need to go there to start using the service. By tweeting the track you're playing together with the hashtag #NowPlaying, the site will build a YouTube video playlist that can be accessed through Reeler.tv/your Twitter username. The downsides are there is no click-through to buy the tracks, and the quality of the video and sound can be a little ropey if there isn't a decent quality upload on YouTube. That said, it's super fast and easy to use.
Sector involvement, some on his own side are happy that he's given too much ground and watered down his proposal to keep the Lib Dems on board. What he has achieved is he's gone from a position where he had so much opposition to the plans, from doctors, from nurses, from patients groups, health service.
And Lodi Street in Passaic causing a lot of damage there. News 12 New Jersey's Lisa Salvati there right now with more. Lisa?
Eric, the driver of that truck is doing okay. He actually walked out of the cab by himself. Police say they found him on the side of the road just staring at what he had come out of. Let's take a look now at a picture taken by Ted Evans, the Director of Public Works. This happened at about 8:30 this morning on Lodi Street in the city's industrial area. The driver was coming out of a warehouse making a turn when his truck was swallowed up by the road. This street was flooded out during Hurricane Irene. Evans tells me the pressure from the river tides compromised this road and the manhole, and when the driver went over that manhole, well, the road collapsed. Now, we are being kept a good distance away from the scene. That's because just about an hour ago, the pavement around the hole was continuing to collapse. We are told that repair work cannot begin on this street until the river subsides, and therefore Lodi Street will be closed for several days. Back to you.
All right, Lisa, I have a feeling we're going to continue to see things like this in the coming days. Lisa Salvati, thank you.
Notícias TVI 24, com Rita Rodrigues.
Connecticut Spotlight is brought to you by Guardian Pest Control.
Good morning and welcome to Connecticut Spotlight. My name is Emma Asante, and today's guest is Fred Markowitz from Guardian Pest Control. Thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
So spring is a time of year where we see a lot of pests. And how can Guardian Pest Control help those who are dealing with that?
Yeah, this spring especially, there's a lot more pests because the winter was such a mild winter.
Right.
We're getting a lot of phone calls right now for ticks and mosquitoes. is interesting enough because I've developed a treatment plan that we use for ticks and mosquitoes, and it actually gets rid of the mosquitoes in your yard. It's safe for the kids, it doesn't last in the environment, so we do the treatment, it kills the ticks, it kills the mosquitoes, and then it dissipates. So it's safe for the family, it's safe for the pets. I actually developed it years ago when I moved to Burlington. We had a fire pit in the backyard, which is a lot of fun, and couldn't wait to use it. We run out there 7 o'clock at night, we start getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Yeah, we've all been through that.
Right, so we go running inside, and I'm all upset because I can't use my fire pit. So my wife says, well, you own a pest control company, can't you do something about this? So I developed a system or a treatment that it really works. We have customers that hug us when we come to do their treatment because it changed their lives. And it just makes our summer so much better because we can actually use the whole day instead of up until 7 o'clock where you got to run inside even though it's a nice night out.
How much does the treatment cost?
As little as $65.
Wow, that's wonderful. So it's very affordable.
Yes, yeah.
You're pretty confident about how well this treatment works.
Yeah, it really does work. And I'm so confident that I offer a money-back guarantee.
Well, it sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing the information with us.
My pleasure.
And if you'd like to learn more about Guardian Pest Control or to see the spotlight again, you can go to nbcconnecticut.com and search Spotlight. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Brought to you by Guardian Pest Control.
Jay's All New with Seinfeld's Jason Alexander, NBC tonight.
Good afternoon, I'm Janet Peckinpaugh. Some of the stories you'll see tonight on Connecticut News 30 at 6. Connecticut's children learn firsthand how to keep themselves safe and out of the hospital. You can pick up some tips for your kids. And our police officers risk their lives every day for us. Watch as New Britain memorializes officers killed in the line of duty. That's tonight at 6 with Jerry and Joanne. Then Brad will update us on this forecast.